can't believe you've done this.
What's up guys, Joey here, bringing you another video. Today's video is going to be on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, on how to win gunfight pretty much every single time. Now, I've been working out some sort of formula with a few friends on certain tactics to make sure that you are getting a victory almost every time. And with about a 9 out of 10 success rate, I'm very confident this is going to help you. Anyway, just before we get into this video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for over 50 likes on the last video. I really do appreciate it, and I'm going to keep banging out content as long as you enjoy it. Also though, just to remind you, please do hit that subscribe button as well and click the bell icon to keep notifications on. It does remind you of when I upload a video, even though they are pretty much Monday to Friday, like today where I've missed the Friday and I'm uploading on a Saturday. You will get the content as soon as it arrives. Anyway, now that's all over, let's get into the video. Good afternoon everybody, Joey here today, giving you a tutorial on how to win almost every single game on Gunfight. One thing I do want to mention just before we start though is nothing is guaranteed and you will lose the occasional game. Out of about the 15 or 16 games we played recording this, we did lose one and kind of a second one, although we started 3-0 down. I'm not too sure why we got put into that game, but yeah, we lost that one 6-5. So this is just how to basically make you a lot better at Gunfight, giving you all the tips and tricks. Also, this is going to kind of be a bit of a series. We're going to go through every single map, go through all the tactics, how to find out where the enemy is going, how to know where they are, the best equipment to use, what classes are the best for what scenarios and everything, and get right into the nitty-gritty detail of how to win. This is currently just a kind of brief overview of what is to come. And if you're excited for the series, please give it a like and thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate it. It helps keep these things alive and lets me know that you are enjoying them. I understand I have quite a small fan base at the moment, so I know that I'm not going to get a massive retention on these sort of videos. Hopefully then that will expand and more people will enjoy it, and I can kind of get the idea of what sort of videos you'd like me to make. I'm here to be helpful, I'm here to have a little bit of a laugh with you all, and that's the main thing. If I make you laugh or just get you away from what you're doing for 10 minutes, then that is completely what I'm aiming to do. So, let's start with the first and most important tactic in this whole video. It's get yourself a friend.
Ah, friend, football friend. Oh, best friends forever and ever. Oh, friend.
Getting yourself a friend is the main important part in this, because if you don't have any communication with your teammate and don't have any sort of chemistry, straight away you're going to find this a struggle. If you don't have any friends, then just jump into an online lobby. I'm sure you'll be able to make friends with someone on there, but communication with your teammate is needed. If you don't have a headset or anything, I would honestly recommend just spending the few pounds to go get a headset that works for you so you can communicate with your team. That is probably the most important thing for most games, is communication, because straight off the bat, one thing you'll learn in this whole series is that if you don't have communication, no one's winning. The second point is situational, making sure you know what situation you're in and what situation your teammate's in. Again, this comes back to the communication with your team. That means then that if you know what they're doing, you probably know what at least one of the enemies are doing, so that you then know what yours is probably doing. For example, if on Gunfight there's normally one person placed on the left and one person placed on the right. If your teammate only can see one person, then you probably know that the other teammate is going to be on the right side of the map. That means you can keep your focus to the right side, or alternatively, help your teammate with the left side. Use common sense, make sure you think about things before you go through and do them. Rushing into situations is only going to get you killed, and don't push forward. The third point in this is kind of how I just explained in the last point, is just don't rush anything. There is no rush, there is a flag in the middle of the map, there is 2 of you and 2 of them. Everything is very equal, all the guns are equal, so you need to make sure that you're making the smartest plays. Rushing forward and trying to get the 2-piece or make it look like you're really good to your friend is probably going to end up in you killing one, or alternatively, getting killed by both of them. The The problem is then your teammate's either left in a 1v2 situation or a 1v1 with very little communication. You're no help to him, and they've just got to literally go off their own back. Now, in some situations, your teammate's going to definitely be good enough to do this, but if your teammate's looking right and he comes from the left, you're dead.
I like it.
The fourth point is looking and finding spots throughout the map where you can see where the enemy is going, where they're not exactly going to be looking for you. For example, little cracks in walls, making sure that you know where the enemy is going, so you can call out to your teammate, and if there's one left, the other one's probably going to be right, but if you see both of them push to the left, brilliant, your teammate can either get a flank around or come and help you to secure the kills. Something you're definitely going to be benefited by in this series is knowing how to control every single map. Now, I know it's not something I've gone through massively in this tutorial, and that's just because I'm trying to keep it brief and to every single map. However, when we get into the nitty-gritty of each episode, you'll easily find out how to maneuver each map to a point where you can basically be one step ahead of your opponent. And I think that's the main thing to take away from this. There's so much that I can teach you in a general overview, but when we get into the nitty-gritty episodes, where I'm going to go proper into detail on the maps, the ways to do it, different tactics, things you can do, communication, I'm definitely going to go heavy into communication because that's the main thing. That is almost as important as your gun skill. I'm also going to go into some gun skill tutorials as well, because that can also be super helpful for you to really enhance how you play the game. The last thing, there's a couple more thing I really quickly want to do before I kind of give this video an outro, is just go through one little scenario and how we've worked it to give you a kind of idea of one sort of situation that you could go through. The clip you're just about to see is a big example of why callouts are such a big thing. As you see, I see the teammate here pushing over to the left. I've then got the call. I've only saw one teammate. That means I can then call to my other teammate that the other one is still in spawn or push to the right, as he can call out to me if he's seen anyone. We then know straight away that he's on the left side, and straight away there he is now dead. We pushed in, we got the kill, and everything from there is fine. One massive thing to note, when you're looking for the second teammate, do not push again. Don't think because you've got the man advantage there is any point in pushing. You know where the flag is, make sure that they have to go to it. This just therefore eliminates any sort of risk that you're going to get two-pieced on, because you'll see in many of the clips in this video, from just knowing a bit of game sense and some of the things I will teach you later on in this series, you're not going to die. If I've kept you this long, I'd just like to go through one little extra thing. This is kind of, for me, a new learning curve. Obviously, this video isn't going to be the most interesting, the most entertaining. I've joined up with the X Academy team program to try take my content to the next level and make it as interesting as possible. I will also get a webcam involved as soon as possible. I've just got a few facial problems at the moment that need to get fixed where I've been ill. And once those are fixed up, you'll have a webcam and we can meet each other. So one thing that I'm hoping from X Academy is that I can learn to make better content, make it more marketable, and also help people out in the best way possible. I know videos like these people are going to be clicking off quite quickly because I'm not the most interesting person in the world. I just need to learn how to be interesting within my content. If there's anything that you would like me to do in the future, please let me know. I'm always open to any ideas of what to learn. These things are quite generic, and I know a lot of people do try to make videos similar, so anything that's a little bit off the bar that you think, damn, I wish someone would make a video on that, hit me up and I will do my best to help you out. Round this one up now. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, rate, comment and subscribe. It helps me out so much. I really hope that all this X Academy stuff can take my content to the new level, and let's get it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.